WanderingWinder here. Let's look at the kingdom. Okay, so festival and artisan, to some extent kiln, work reasonably well with mole, I think, here. Wall is something to be a bit concerned about, though. Let's start with an ironmonger. It just seems like the best card. And then we're going to have to think on what we want to get here. Whether we want to mole, so we could mole this necro, which is pretty likely to give us two, though. Two money, which isn't really what I'm looking for. So if I mold the necro, I'm going to have basically a shuffle that's my starting cards. Ironmonger subbed in for a copper. What am I trying to get to here? I guess I probably do want to do artisan festival things. Not too heavy on the artisan though. Improve is probably the way to go. I'm a bit sad to see this hand looking at me. I guess I'm going to get another improve though. We're going to want to turn them into fours, the improves, but okay. Cartographer is really not what I was expecting. Guess we're keeping that. I'm not too happy that it's missed the shuffle though. So I'm sitting on 14 cards right now. You're also sitting on 14 cards, I'm pretty sure. So now you're at 15. Discard this, we'll do this, we'll get an artisan, we'll turn the improve into an ironmonger. And I'm not on the cartographers here, I want festivals. I also think I'm not huge on kilns, but we'll see. And I'm not going to get a second artisan either, I don't think. I may get some wine merchants at some point. Wall's going to hurt both of us regardless, but I think we need to be taking cards for a while yet anyway. Improves can eventually theoretically get rid of the artisan. I'm not seeing that be a huge issue probably, but maybe I'm making too much of mole, and like the festival thing, the festival artisan thing is not going to be so good, but I like the concept. Wall does make it a little not great, but okay, let's discard that, trigger this shuffle. Okay. So we play the necro. Artisan a festival. We stick a copper on top, play the festival, and mole the improve. Or we stick the festival on top, play the improve, and grab a couple ironmongers here. I think I like moling the improve better. I'm gonna get back to this artisan. Okay. Let's take another festival. You can always get the wine merchant later, I think. It's not really what I'm looking for. I guess I am going to want wine merchants here. I'm going to be switching to those. It's just the best payload on the board, even though it's not really great payload. Also, there's artisan, of course, but The other thing that Improve can do, besides trashing Artisan for points, is it can turn this Necropolis at some point into an estate, which like, it's still a card in your deck, but it's an estate worth a point versus a Necropolis worth 0 for wall at some point. Our decks are turning to pretty similar here, but I have a couple festivals instead of your couple cartographers. I guess you artisan for an Ironmonger? That just seems slightly strange to me. I don't know about that. And you're triggering a shuffle here. I mean, obviously it's going to be an improved shuffle via the cartographer. You got to get rid of some bad stuff, but and you take the last Ironmongers, and I'm just not worried about that. We'll keep this, mull this. Right, so I want a wine merchant. And then I think I'm just going to buy a province. I mean, what's my alternative here? We're just going to buy a province. With wall, I don't want to be too fancy going for too much more stuff. I should be able to get the wine merchant back later if I need it. Do I want to mull this Ironmonger? I don't think so. Discard that. Do I want to mull this festival? That I think I do. Here we're just going to get our wine merchant back. Adding cards a lot less attractive with wall around. They're pretty marginal cards also. That's an important point. I'm the only one with an improve left, right? Yeah, okay. I kind of like my position for where I'm at. These Ironmongers are doing really good in Peddler Plus impressions for my opponent, though. At least this turn. Taking another wine merchant. You're getting a province yourself. Okay. Yeah, we're going to keep this. We're going to ditch this. We're going to go festival. Improve. Artisan for a wine merchant. We're going to stick the Necropolis on top. Play the wine merchant, buy another province. And are we going to trash something? Yeah, I think Ironmonger would be better served as a festival. Maybe the Improve would be better served as a walled village. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know. I mean, the other thing, obviously, that Improve can do for you for points wise later on is turn fours into duchies. So that's something to watch out for, right? But there's just a good chance I will pick up another Improve later on. On my turn, I'm going to want to lead on Ironmonger to see the top of my deck, then play the Walled Village, and I'm like very certainly going to be mulling this Necropolis. The biggest question mark I don't really understand about what my opponent's doing here is the cartographers. They just don't seem that impactful to me. They don't seem awful either, though. It's not like you're going to have good control of this deck. Okay. And you're using them, I guess, to set up your Ironmongers, right? That's the conceit, the concept that you're going with here. Okay. And wow, you're just grabbing a duchy. Okay. It somehow seems a bit early to me. We'll keep this on top. We'll discard this. Yeah, at this point, I'm probably going to be looking for improves largely. Maybe this cartographer ironmonger setup is really good for my opponent. I don't know. Wow, that's surprising. That's a really surprising necro play. Okay, it's probably a misclick because you already have so many actions, right? You don't need the. Okay, okay. Now this makes sense, and you were able to trash your hovel. That also makes sense. We'll keep you there. We'll pick up a duchy. Yeah, I definitely feel behind now. Maybe this cartographer plan is just very good. Or maybe it's about equal to mine and it's just like, I'll toss up the dice, whatever. But I'm kind of feeling now maybe I was too low on it. Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, you're using all this to be drawing a decent number of cards. You're obviously going to province here. Okay. So we want to keep that. Pretty sure I need to like double duchy here. Well, I guess we have to play the festival normal. I could pitch this. I can't really do anything better than double duchy here. Let's just double duchy and hope that you can't province. Seems plausible-ish. Oh, no, you've got it here. Well played. Thanks for watching.